Greetings, students, and on behalf of Prof. Jen and myself, Dr. Joe, we want to welcome you to week 8 of Caring Online. This week, we're going to focus in on diversity and vulnerability foundations. As such, we're going to look at some key concepts involved in those aspects, as well as you're going to be completing quiz 1, and you'll be finishing your Caring Philosophy paper. So this will be a very busy week. In addition to that, you're going to complete part 1 of your service learning project assignment. So you have a lot to do this week. Let's look at some particulars for this week. Especially, we want you to see I have posted a couple narrated PowerPoints for you. One being Diversity and Cultural Foundations, and the other one being Transcultural Communication and Care. Two small and short narrated PowerPoints. So I want you to make sure you view those, and especially the Transcultural Communication and Care PowerPoint before you take quiz 1. And quiz 1 will be dealing with your readings in Galanti as well as the information you've received in my narrated PowerPoints. So that by no later than next week at 9 a.m. As well, then you're going to complete your Caring Philosophy paper. This past week, you finished your midterm exam, and that was kind of a precursor to developing your Caring Philosophy paper. So I've given you some specific instructions for you to follow, and Prof. Jen is going to be the one that'll be grading that. And so we want you to make sure that you complete every aspect. Look over those very carefully to make sure you can earn the maximum points. Look at the different aspects and sections of the actual paper. It should be in a narrative format. Note a very strong explicit thesis statement, but make sure you look at all the specific aspects in the rubric that have been provided for you in this week's lesson module. So look at that very, very carefully. Then moving to your service learning project. Yeah, I've been asking, and we've been asking for you to be look at some potential projects that you'd like to do for 6 hours. It could be a project or projects. This is the week I want you to finalize what particular project or projects you're going to do for your 6 hours. I want you to be able to describe it and then articulate 3 objectives that you'd like to accomplish in and through that project. And I give you some instruction for that. And I've posted for you the SLP, that Service Learning Project Verification Form, that has several sections. I want you to complete that first section, which is a summary statement, which describes your projects, as well as your objectives. And then you'll sign there. If you're using a community partner working through an agency here in the community, you'll put that person's supervisor's name that will be overseeing your project. Or if you're not using a community partner or an organization or agency in the community, I am your supervisor. So I'll be dealing with your service learning aspect for the course. And so complete that portion of the verification form, and then I want you to upload that, post it in the Dropbox that provided for you. Now you have to have that completed before you can begin your actual service learning project. So once I receive that, I'll look it over. I will approve it and give you go ahead for that. So make sure you get that done. So if you have issues with that, let me know. But that's our goal, is to have that done for next Monday. And then finally, you're going to read, continue your reading in Galanti chapters 4 as well as Appendix 2. So make sure you're grasping those concepts, because you'll be taking another quiz in the following week on the reading as well as the narrated PowerPoint information that I have been providing you through those video PowerPoints. And then, of course, as always, continue your daily self-care and caregiving journaling, and make sure that you do that 5 out of 7 days. Anyway, I know it's a busy week. Got a lot to do, but Prof. Jen and I hope and pray you have a blessed week. And we've also put a nice little, kind of a fun little reflection video, very short clip for you about penguins and peacocks. And it really helps highlight some of the aspects and challenges of working with diversity and within diverse groups and between diverse groups. So I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful week. Prof. Jen and I have a blessed learning opportunity this week and hope you get everything done. We look forward to reading your papers and seeing all the great things you're doing. Keep up the wonderful work. God bless. Bye now.